retouch. Welcome to live chat. I'm not used to doing this on the phone, but I'm doing this on the phone. So today we're going to do a Celtic cross for you, Aries. Let's see. I'm going to need some space up here. So the first card is your current situation. Current situation for Aries, please. The Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Your challenge is the Nine of Swords. Getting over your worry, getting over your fear. There might be some kind of indecision here. So if we think of a Nine of Swords, if we think of Eight as movement and action, and that ninth sword being like a spoke in the wheel, stopping the movement, and that stopping the movement is anxiety, worry, fear, stress, or indecision about something, and that could be related to this heartbreak. Your focus is Queen of Pentacles. Work. So for a lot of you, work will be where your focus is. You're just focusing on the day-to-day work. The Queen of Pentacles, like queens are mature, they're wise, but this queen is independent, self-sufficient. But the focus is focusing on the work, or focusing on the mother, The queen could be the mother of the home, because pentacles aren't just about money. They're about material things, possessions, finances, work, property, stuff like that. So your recent past, it doesn't belong there, it belongs up there. Recent past is the Tower. So some kind of ending or upheaval for you, Aries. The Tower can be unwanted changes, some kind of upheaval, ruin even. For some it can be the death of a situation, the death of the old you. But this is what's in the recent past. So that could be a loss of some kind or an upheaval. It can be a very angry card also. Yeah, I'm just asking about the Tower. Five of Pentacles can be feeling left out in the cold. It can be feeling left out in the cold. Financial worries. But sometimes I also see this card as, you know, hard. It's just hard times. So whatever those hard times may be to you, it may be, it's relating to this Tower somehow. I just needed to show you that because it brought me attention. Okay, so possibilities. Possibilities for Aries. The World, Aries. The World is change. It's completion. Completion of a goal. Completion of a lesson even. You might have been learning some kind of lessons or growth during this period. It can also represent travel or even emigration. Yeah. I'm getting mixed up here. I'm putting my cards. Right. The near future. Near future for Aries, please. Near future. Just about to say searching. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is possessiveness. It's like holding on too tight to something. You might, and the fours are about, for me, the very stability of yourself, the very stability of your home. So it might be holding on to grudges, it might be holding on to resentments, it might be holding on to those past influences, the Tower. Okay. Power, this is your personal power. What can you do? Personal power. The Empress. So your personal power, you have all of the tools. The Empress is mother, she's creator. So this is, you have everything you need. You may have learned the lessons, but she literally is the creator. It can represent fertility, birth, pregnancy. For women, it can also represent as well as pregnancies and stuff, fertility issues even, but good parenting. But she is the creator. The Empress is the creator. Sorry. Okay, environment, your current environment. To options. So 7 of Cups is weighing up your options, making decisions, looking at your choices. So you might be working out ways of doing something, or you might be weighing up your options. Will I do this? Will I do that? Will I do the other? We've got the Knight. Wants to come out with this also, with the environment. The Knights are about movements, and the Swords are about gaining clarity and taking action. Swords are all about truth, clarity, mental conflict, and justice. Knights can be young also. They might have been hasty in using their swords. But there is some kind of growth here, I'm feeling. Your hopes. Aries, hopes. The situation. Okay. Death. So it's like you're hoping for all this to stop and for things to change, to come to an end of whatever situation it is, of the upheaval. This can also be, so your hopes is for this to end, this conflict, whatever it is, to end. But you have the tools to do that. Potential outcome. Potential outcome. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is love. So it's also an apology. Aces are about new beginnings. Cups, relationships, feelings, emotions, intuition, love. But it can also, for me, represent a new start, an apology. So whatever that might mean to you. Let's get a spirit message. We're trying to keep these short this week and straight to the point. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. You wouldn't plant a seed, then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown, Aries. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. So don't overthink too much. What do you feel? What is the gut saying? You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You've been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. But the Empress, again, is like you being the Empress. And Empress, Aries, is represented by the Emperor. So the King of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck. So the kings are, again, mature, the wise, the learned. They've got experience. This can represent a boss. It can represent a father, or you coming in and mastering everything the Pentacles represents. Work, home, finances. Hope that makes sense, Aries. Until next week, bye for now.